The Hoard of the Gibbelins. The Gibbelins eat, as is well known, nothing less good than man. Their evil tower is joined to terra cognita, to the lands we know, by bridge. Their hoard is beyond reason. Avarice has no use for it. They have a separate cellar for emeralds and a separate cellar for sapphires. They have filled a hole with gold and dig it up when they need it, and the only use that is known for their ridiculous wealth is to attract to their larder a continual supply of food. In times of famine they have even been known to scatter rubies abroad, a little trail of them to some city of man, and sure enough their larders would soon be full again. Their tower stands on the other side of that river known to Homer, Horus Oceano, as he called it, which surrounds the world, and where the river is narrow and fordable, the tower was built by the Gibbelins' gluttonous sires, for they like to see burglars rowing easily to their steps. Some nourishment that common soil has not, the huge trees drain there with their colossal roots from both banks of the river. There the Gibbelins lived and discreditably fed. Aldrich, Knight of the Order of the City and the Salt, hereditary guardian of the king's peace of mind, a man not unremembered among makers of meth, pondered so long upon the Gibbelins' hoard that by now he deemed it his. Alas, that I should say of so perilous a venture, undertaken at dead of night by a valorous man, that its motive was sheer avarice. Yet upon avarice only the Gibbelins relied to keep their larders full, and once in every 100 years sent spies into the cities of men to see how avarice did. And always the spies returned again to the tower, saying that all was well. It may be thought that, as the years went on and men came by fearful ends on that tower's wall, fewer and fewer would come to the Gibbelins' table, but the Gibbelins found otherwise. Not in the folly and frivolity of his youth did Aldrich come to the tower, but he studied carefully for several years the manner in which burglars met their doom when they went in search of the treasure that he considered his. In every case they had entered by the door. He consulted those who gave advice on this quest. He noted every detail and cheerfully paid their fees, and determined to do nothing that they advised. For what were their clients now? No more than examples of savory art, and mere half-forgotten memories of a meal, and many, perhaps, no longer even that. These were the requisites for the quest that these men used to advise: a horse, a boat, mail armor, and at least 3 men-at-arms. Some said, blow the horn at the tower door. Others said, do not touch it. Aldrich thus decided. He would take no horse down to the river's edge, he would not row along it in a boat, and he would go alone and by way of the forest unpassable. How pass, you may say, the unpassable? This was his plan. There was a dragon he knew of who, if peasants' prayers are heeded, deserved to die, not alone because of the number of maidens he cruelly slew, but because he was bad for the crops. He ravaged the very land and was the bane of the dukedom.